Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm looking at a new game today and I wanted to show off Songs of Conquest for everyone. This is something that's been on my wish list for a very long time, over a year I think, since I'm sort of following the Twitter account. And this looks to me like a spiritual successor to Heroes of Might and Magic, one of my original favorite strategy games. I have come to discover in the last, 5 years or so that I actually don't like the Heroes of Might and Magic games as much as I used to because of games like Age of Wonders and other really well done 4X strategy games. Heroes of Might and Magic is a fun game, but it's also got kind of I don't want to say simplified, but there's only one real strategy. Build up one stack, put as many of your units in that stack as you can. Don't split them up, because then you're just weakening your position. And then take your super stack around the map and just destroy everything. A lot of games devolve into that, including Age of Wonder. But there's also a lot of other nuance to those other games that Heroes of Might and Magic kind of lacks a little bit. So I'm kind of hoping to check out Songs of Conquest. It sounds like they're doing some different things, mechanically speaking. I don't know much about it. There's a new trailer that just dropped today. It's in early access. It just came out a few minutes ago. They weren't even allowing people to stream it until it came out, so by now there's probably going to be a flood of people streaming it. This is just my look at it, my own personal take on it. And we're going to look at it together for the first time, because I have only been in here momentarily to adjust a few of the options for video to get it to fit in a 1080p screen on my system. I have an ultra-wide display. It was working in ultra-wide. I had read on the Steam forums that one specific screen in combat clipped a little bit of text in ultra-wide. So I'm not going to play on that for this video. They're aware of it and going to work on it. That's a good point to mention. It's in early access. I think it was originally supposed to drop live 1.0, not early access, like in the spring of 2022. It was decided to come out in early access to give folks a chance to get their hands on it and before they declared it a completed game. And I think that's afforded them the opportunity to maybe put more content in. I'm not sure fully what their plan is on that score. They seem to be well aware that some folks are turned off by early access. I don't expect this to be a lengthy early access period, and I do believe this is a fairly complete game experience out of the box, so to speak. So, with that in mind, let's find out for sure by playing a little bit. So I'm going to just pop over and look at the options for everyone. There's a couple that are kind of nice to know that they exist. There's a map editor. There is randomized maps coming at some point during early access. Some of this stuff I don't really know what we're really looking at here. So we're going to leave the defaults alone for now. Always play with this stuff later. Alright, single player, map editor, multiplayer, community map. So for the single player, we've got campaign and skirmish. I usually like to play these kinds of games with a skirmish. I just like to jump into my character factions versus the AI character factions and then just sort of go nuts. I don't usually play a lot of the campaigns, but I have been advised that that's the best way to learn this game, and I'm going to do it. We don't want to make any assumptions on how this game works or plays. I'm going to come at this as though I'd never played a previous game in this kind of genre. Well, as best I can anyway. Let's see what happens when I click campaign. Okay, this is the campaign I was recommended to play, and then there's a second one as well. I don't know how long these are or anything about them. I've only seen a little bit of gameplay of this myself, and that was, like maybe 6-7 months ago. I think IGN had a brief look at it. So let's just click the campaign here. Cecilia Stoutheart, the young baroness of the barony of Stoutheart, must face enemies within and without to hold on to her power and protect her people. Stoutheart will stand. Alright, a new baroness. So in the year 593 AA, young Cecilia Stoutheart rose to baroness after the untimely death of her father. When ore shipments from the Barkspur's rich mines go missing, and rumors of bandits are brought to the new ruler, Cecilia leads a small force to investigate the missing resources and restore lawfulness to the barony. Alright, we have our mission. We have to go and take out some bandits. You can have a wielder stationed inside a town or settlement to protect it. What's a wielder? Okay, here we go. The new Baroness of the Barony of Stoutheart was on her way to the quarries of Flint Hills. All shipments of stone from this region had stopped, and she was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants, and had already sent troops to the region to restore order. Alright, here we go. This is the game. This is the UI. They really give us a lot of little elements to click on, and I like it. I love me a good UI. Okay, so here's her. Can I click on her at all? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, no, I can double click on her. A Wielder Sheet. Okay, so are Wielders heroes? Is that what's going on? The Wielder Sheet gives you an overview of your wielder. This is where you can check your skills, powers, inventory and equipment, and modifiers. Okay. Skills over here. They are abilities that you gain as you level up. They give powerful enchantments and can range from gaining gold each turn to increased offense or more essence. Powers are awarded to a wielder once they reach level 8, and every 8th level thereafter. The wielder will gain a new power or the option to upgrade a current power. Powers are similar to skills, but more powerful. A wielder can only have 2 different powers at max level of 2. A Wielder Sheet. Artifacts are equipable gear that you will find on the adventure map. They can you can also gain them as spoils of war after a battle against a powerful enemy wielder. Drag and drop the artifacts from your inventory to the appropriate equipment slot to gain the magical or special bonuses. Right-click an artifact in the inventory to auto-equip it and replace any item already in that slot. Wielder Attributes. While leading their troops into battle, the wielder will pass on values of offense and defense directly to their troops. That's right out of Heroes Might Magic. If you have 13 points of offense, then all of your troops have plus 13 to their offense. Or might, in the case of Heroes Might Magic. For offense, it's divided into melee offense and range offense when relevant for a specific troop. Movement and view radius are only for the wielder to use on the adventure map and will not directly help troops in battle. That makes sense. Movement indicates how far the wielder can travel and also how much they can get done in a single turn on the adventure map. Your view radius, is a value that indicates how much the map is visible. Okay? And lastly, modifiers are bonuses and skills. Okay, wielder can collect a lot of modifiers. And that modifies skills, artifacts, special locations on the adventure map. Some modifiers affect only the wielder on the adventure map. Some are temporary and only last a few rounds. Most help your troops in battle. Modifiers menu provides a summary of all these modifiers presented in the 3 different tabs. Troop modifiers, temporary mods, and equipment mods. Okay, equipment is artifacts, gotcha. Show summary of the current temporary modifiers, map locations that give your, oh sure, like your next combat gives you +5 to all your offense or whatever. Okay, I got it. Alright, so, what have we got? Guard and command. +3 command. Unlocks the ability to bring 3 troops with you in your army. 3, that's all I got. And my troops get plus 10% resistance. Offense passed on and added to a troop's melee and range offense. Defense passed on to, yep, we read all about that. So all my troops get +5 offense, +5 ranged offense, plus 10% melee resistance from the defense stat, plus 10 defense. No, from the guard. Plus 10% melee resistance from this guard skill, and plus 10 defense from her defense stat. Okay, I got it. Got it. Alright, now what am I supposed to do? Travel to Flint Hills. I mean, I'm just going to click on stuff, but what's this do? Right-click the mouse button to set a destination for your wielder. Right-click the same destination to confirm and move. Okay. And then right-click to interact. Movement indicator shows how many movement points your wielder has left, refreshed each turn. When you have no points left, you might want to end your turn. You have nothing left to build or research, press the end turn button in the lower bottom right corner. Got it. Alright, let's go and see what this gallows is all about. Death comes to us all. 250 experience points. Okay. Now let's go here. Alright. +2 movement for a turn. Nice. Is there a way to, like, highlight... well, actually, I guess the Alt button works. You can hold on Alt to highlight things you can click on and interact with. Okay, let's stick to the road and go and check out this dead commander. I like the way the game looks and moves. It's really good. Feels good. The dead commander wore stout colors. Stout heart. Oh, words are hard. And the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserves. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against stout heart troops is more serious. Okay, and I'm out of movement. Looks like yes. So let's just end the turn. Well, let's look at our. Let's look at this stuff here. I have Rangers. Can I right-click on them? Oh, I don't want to do that. No. Can I double-click on them? Nope. I have Footmen. Maybe there's nothing else to learn about them. Enlisted Rangers put their arrows to the great use. Okay, they have a troop size of 5. That means I have 5 Rangers. Okay, I can only have up to 20. That's interesting that there's a cap on how many units you can have. Damage 2 to 3. That's probably per troop, so 10 to 15 right now, I assume. 7 health. And then they do 4 movement, 7 initiative, 7 range. Deadly range is 4. Interesting. Footmen, 5, 20, 2 to 5. They do a little more damage on the high end. They have a lot more health, more than double. And they have essences, order times 2. Essences, order. Interesting. I think that's what this is right here, right? Essence order. Plus 3 from troops, plus 1 from wielder specialization. What was this all about? Okay, well, I'm sure we'll be trained on it soon enough. Here's gold, we have stone, we have wood, glimmerweave, that's a cool word, ancient amber, and celestial ore. We don't have any owned buildings, troop information. Then we have whatever this button is. Research. Oh, okay. The research menu provides an overview of all the research available to your kingdom. Research affects all your troops and resources. Research is connected to specific research buildings with their own focus. Some focus on weapons and armor, others focus on troop management and economy. Well, this is interesting. You don't only need to build a specific research building of your choice, you also need to defend it in order for your research to endure and be in effect. Research becomes unavailable, effectively paused, if the research building related to that research is pillaged or razed. The research is available again when the relevant research building is repaired or rebuilt. Yeah, that's wild. Let's look at some examples here. Plus 1 to human troops. Plus 1 hit points, I mean, that seems like a pretty big deal. I suppose you upgrade it. Plus 10 to human troops, plus 1 defense, plus 10 melee offense. And then range offense, so you can like really upgrade your units themselves. You can... What's this here? Stronger, extra range. Okay, so this Academy, Grand Armory, craft stronger weapons and armor for the troops. Research how to get more from the peasants without breaking their backs. Okay, so this is also going to improve our troops in different ways. Minstrels and troubadours get extra defense. Footmen get extra defense. Extra offense for rangers and archers. Okay, all right, I follow. Okay, that's the research tree, and then the marketplace, and then report a bug. Alright, end the turn. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so, holding down Alt, I have nowhere else to go, so I might as well keep walking. What's this thing? Loot this cart. 700 gold. I'll take it. Free money. Okay, let's go to this stone here. Nope, I'm out of movement again. Wounded soldiers appeared from the forest and snapped to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus's reserve. This was Cecilia's Corvus reserves, and they had clearly seen combat recently. Hail Baroness, the Corvus reserves await your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What is the situation and status of the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles about, my lady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. We also encountered an unexpectedly well-armed force at Flint Hills to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well-armed? These aren't peasants with tools and knives. They have crossbows and swords, and bannerless knights ride with them. This is no peasant uprising. Someone thinks me weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the laws and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troops. We march for Flint Hills. Okay. Troops want to join. Decide what troops you want to move to your wielder. So if I hit mass move, I guess that's all of them, right? If I hit done, I get none of them. Let's do mass move and hope for the best. Okay. Oh, yeah. We had 5. Now we have 10 of each. Okay, perfect. Now I can. Excellent. Now I can go and retake Flint Hills. Oh, double click teleports. That's good enough. No ordinary commander. She was a wielder and could draw upon the essence of her troops to weave mighty spells. Oh, I love it. +1 order. Okay, she touched the old tribute to order. She felt its essence. Okay, so +1 to order. Yeah, now I got +5. I don't know if that's I have 5 or if I just get 5 per turn. Okay. And what's this? Source of power. Oh. For the next battle, we have +20 defense and -10 offense. Oh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what? I want to see that modifier on the screen now. Is it on here? Troop modifiers. Okay. Temporary modifiers. +1 order for 1 battle. Oh, I got it. This is pretty handy. I gotta say, I like this, how this is laid out. It's good. Okay, let's end the turn. And we will go and get this camp here. Alright, do we want soldiers are camped here? They can be pillaged for gold. The soldiers can be recruited when they return. So we have more, we have some militia. They have a maximum troop size of 50, but they don't do nearly the damage of our other units, 1 to 3. They have less health. They're just kind of weak in general. More gold might be more useful. I'm going to take gold without knowing anything about anything. Making choices. Alright, I'm still going to hope that's the right call. Money, money, money. Footmen will be good, though. See, footmen have much better numbers. We already have some of those. So now we have 16, I think. Yeah, there we go. An artifact! Cool. Alright, cool. It's auto-equipped if your wielder has no empty slots. What was it? I missed it. +4 defense for archers Gambison. Neat. Very, very cool. Here's a treasure chest. You want to get that? You know, the loot's a bunch of money. And a shrine. Okay. What's this do? Story beat. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the whole world. Statues of the Empress can be found, still be found, spread across Arleon, and many folk speak dreamingly of the golden years of Aurelia. Alright, +10 initiative, +1 troop movement. That seems a pretty big number, pretty big deal. Okay, let's get out of here. We gotta get to this town and retake it, which I assume is... Oh, here we go. Threat level towards us is easy. These are the militia that I dismissed. Well, not the militia, but they're the same type of unit that I thought was weak enough that we didn't care about them. Alright, erected barricades and a small force of armed peasants block the road west. You best be gone, young stout heart. Flint Hills are free lands now. Free to be attacked by bandits and pillaged by other baronies. Who will protect you people? Why not us? As you can see, we are quite well armed. I can see that, but I caution you to think carefully before your next actions. Put down your weapons, answer my questions, and I'll be merciful. Or stand unlawfully against me, and my sword will deliver justice. Who armed you? One of good intentions. I've seen stout heart mercy when old Lord Hammond was decapitated by your father. Now turn back. It brings me no pleasure to turn my sword upon my subjects, but unlawful acts will not be tolerated. Stout heart will stay. Alright, troop deployment. Oh, interesting. On the deployment screen, you can rearrange your troops before entering battle. You can only place troops on tiles with your team color. Tiles that are elevated high ground give bonus to offense and defense to both melee and range units. Well, this is already quite different than a hero's game. Ranged troops can target any enemy within their range, and within their deadly range, they will do double damage. Well, that's wild. No line of sight. The only limits is how far the weapons can reach. But note, you can increase their range by moving to high ground. In the top right corner, you can see enemy troops if you have enough scouting. They will be placed on the colored tiles on the right-hand side of the battlefield. If you engage an enemy and realize that the opposing army is too powerful, you can withdraw at no penalty. If the enemy engages you, there is no possibility to withdraw. Oh, if they attacked you. Quick battle option will resolve the battle and present the outcome to you. Okay, that's interesting. Good. After the battle, will be presented with your result, victory or defeat. The troops lost in battle will be shown for each side, and if the two combatants are wielders, there's a chance of spoils of war in the form of artifacts. If you're defeated, you lose all your troops, which means that your wielder is dead. A dead wielder can be revived at a cost or for free after a given number of rounds at any of your towns or settlements. Okay, got it. All right, so we can quick battle. But of course, I want to see the battle. So we can move these guys here. Footmen, Rangers. Let's put the Rangers up here and the Footmen here. Let's do that. Okay, let's see how this works. Alright. In battle, your goal is to kill all enemy units. Your wielder, or the enemy wielder, is not present on the battlefield but acts as a spellcaster from behind the lines. Alright. The order of battle follows the battle queue based on each troop's initiative. You can only control a troop on their turn. Use right-click to move and target enemy troops. Hovering an enemy troop with your cursor provides an attack preview. Use left-click on any troop will give you a full display of the troop information. Alright. Whenever a troop gets a turn, the wielder will gain essence for your spellcasting. Your wielder also generates essence it might have gained from artifacts, specializations, skills, buildings, or research at the start of each new battle round. That's interesting. It's a wild way of doing mana. I see from the... Okay, I think I get it now. Order is the blue mana. I have 4 points, and then there's different colors for the different types of magic. Spells button indicates available spells you can currently cast. Quickbar will, by default, auto-populate the top available spells for easy access. Obstacles like stakes, barrels, or other objects can be cleared by damaging them. High ground gives bonuses to offense and defense for melee and range. Ranged troops can target enemies within their range. Okay, and then the double high ground and deadly range. Yep, we got that. Most troops have attacks of opportunity. If you move a troop into an enemy's troops' melee range, their zone of control, and then try to move within, through, or leave that area, they get a free hit. Okay, so very 3rd edition D&D. Most troops also have abilities. During a turn they can move and attack, or move and use an ability. Remember that using an ability will in most cases end the turn for that troop. Okay, I got it. Alright, so these guys, let's see, Quicken. Tier 1, target friendly troops get +5 initiative. Okay, so this is the only spell I've got. What's this right here? Spell. Oh, okay. Your wielder can cast... Look, I'll tell you one thing right now about this game. They are not shy to walk you through everything, and I am here for it. I'm enjoying this immensely so far. Your wielder can cast spells in battle. While not in battle, you can review your essence sources and plan your spell casting. Each spell costs essence to cast, and which spells you can cast depend on both which essence sources you have and how much you gain in battle. Troops are your most important source of essence. You can also gain from artifacts, skills, buildings, and research. So if I had different troops in my army, they'd be generating different essence to be casting different types of spells. Interesting. They can be made stronger by obtaining skills, increase their tier. Gotcha. By default, the quick bar will be auto-populated with available spells. Changing updates are doing more essence. You can also choose to manually manage your quick bar. Okay, good. Each time you take a turn with your troops in battle, you gain essence of the type related to that troop. Current essence amount in a given essence type will determine which spells you can cast. Yes, that makes sense. Each troop gives the wielder 1 or more essence specific to that troop type. Okay, 1 stack with 3 most units gives you 1 order essence. If before the battle you split them up into 3 stacks, each containing 1 unit, each troop battle turn would provide your wielder with 1 essence. This will increase your total. Okay, so splitting your units up gives you at least an extra benefit of generating more mana or essence. That's a kind of a cool way to get you to split your troops up, I guess. Interesting. So Quicken is the only spell I've got. It's a good one, though. +5 initiative, +1 troop movement. Let's cast some of these guys. So another movement's higher. Because we have to kind of rush these guys here. Now, what's their... If I left-click, I can look at their stats. And their deadly range is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't want to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, a deadly range of 5 seems like a lot. What's this guy's deadly range? 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the best place I can go. And hopefully I can get somewhere next turn. Alright, these guys can... Yep, deadly range plus 100% damage. Alright, check these guys out. Ooh. Oh my god, that was cool. Your wielder has gained more essence and more spells are now able to cast. Oh, okay. I thought those are the spells. So as you gain more essence, you just unlock more spells along that tree. That's wild. Okay. Each battle turn your current troop gives your wielder essence. Yep, gotcha. Alright, what's the new spell I got? It is protection. Extra defense. We're going to want to give that to these guys because they're going to be charging. There's not much I can do about it. Here we go. Get in there. Alright. I can move and shoot though, right? Can I move and shoot in this game? You can't normally in like a game like this, but I'm going to assume that this game's a little different. Ooh, I moved minus 50% range damage. Okay. Okay. Zone of control. Okay, what is this spell? Pacify. Target troops. Oh, I can make these guys do less damage. Oops. Left click. Really liking the way the game looks and plays. Outside of range, let's get to this high ground here. And they're reloading, so that's too bad for them. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't get there from here, so I have to come over here. How long does this last? Just one round? Let's buff these guys up and got it. We did it, boys. Ooh, nice fight. Damn, that was good. That was really cool. We did lose a couple troops, but not too bad. I'm terrible at strategy games despite loving them, so I'm happy with that. Ooh, we hit level 2! Level up Wielder. Leveling up your Wielder is about skills and powers. You can choose either upgrade a skill your Wielder already knows. Like we have the one that's like 10% damage resistance, for example, Guard, I think it's called. Or learn a new skill, or increase the Wielder's ability to command their troops by unlocking more slots in their army. Ooh, that's very interesting. The new skills offered are determined by the class of your Wielder. Spellcasters are more often offered essence-related skills. That makes sense. Some skills are not available to be picked before you reach a high enough level. Okay, good. By the way, I've always been a fan. Like Heroes of Might and Magic 5 did this too, and 3 earlier games. When you level up in a game like this and you get random skills you have to kind of pick from, it makes replaying the game a lot more interesting because you can't rely on any given strategy. You got to kind of pivot into whatever you're offered. It's always made these games a little more interesting, so I'm glad this game does that too. Okay, powers at level 8. We saw that. Alright. You're able to close the level up menu if you need to review things or don't feel like you're ready to pick anything yet. Okay, good. Okay, so we can improve Guard to 20% melee resistance. We can gain a new skill called Positioning, in which our troops gain extra range resistance. I like that a lot. And upgrade Command to bring 4 troops into your army. I think right now we must be at 3. And I'm going to close this because I want to test the idea that we don't have to level up right away. You can always come back to your level up choice by clicking the level circle at your wielder's portrait. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, we can only have 3 right now. So this would give us a 4th slot. I love it. Let's do that. Okay, and there we go. Gold. Okay. What else can I click on here? Road sign? I mean, I don't... Pulse and movement? Oh, and experience. I guess it was worth clicking on. Alright, threat level unknown. There are between 1 and 25 of these guys. Okay. As they approach, a well-armed force of soldiers wearing no colors come out to meet them. Knights, archers, you're no ordinary bandit force. I've always wanted to kill a wielder. Probably not going to be a diplomatic motion here. You won't be the first upstart knight I've defeated. Okay, here we go. So this, once again, is putting our footmen here, but I want to put them here to keep these guys protected. Okay. Yeah, I love the way the game looks. Just really digging the art stuff here. I might kill 2 of these guys. Let's do it. Kill 1. Alright, let's kill... God. Let's protect this guy. Great. Okay, let's go up this way and protect him again. Okay. Retaliatory strike. That's going to kill up to 2 of them. This is going to kill up to 2 of them. Ooh, lost a lot of guys. This will definitely kill one of them. Let's go ahead and do it. And then let's give this guy extra movement. And go over there and fight these guys. Nice. Okay, we're going to have to move. It's too far away to hit. Nice. Oh, that's good. That was real good. Worked out well. Except for losing 12 footmen, but you know what? I think we're about ready to get the town. So. Okay. Here we go. Crowd of peasants led by a village elder come out to greet Cecilia. Okay. Are they happy about this or not? I defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to the protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now, who among you will tell me what happened? Those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local trollmakers. They seized our quarries and mines. I say quarries, weird, quarries. And started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron awaits. And then you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden or to Springhold? No, my lady. We were afeared for our lives. We sent a messenger to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help, but the messenger never returned. I remember this moment the next time you are made the offer of independence. I'll always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces, and together we'll restore order to this territory. We heed the call to arms of Stoutheart, as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hunt. Alright, here we go. Let's see what I can click here. I can do farmhouse. What's the farmhouse? Source of riches. Let's claim it. Nice. Extra gold per round. Cool. Blacksmith. Source of power. Let's visit this, I guess. We got some militia for 3,900 gold. That's like all my money. Oh, wow. 26 of them is 3,900. Geez, maybe I threw a lot of money away before. I will get these guys in a bit. I want to see what else I can spend money on. Because I want to get some melee guys if I can. Amount of movement? I think amount of movement. Yeah. Enter. Okay, let's go here. Alright. Pick up stuff. Stone deposit. Claimed. Stone deposit. Claimed. More stones. Source of power from this cozy tavern. Okay. I may have to grab these guys here because I don't have a lot of other options. There we go. Okay. Gotta get troops. Gotta have troops to play. I want to go up to these ancient ruins real bad. Alright. Okay, we'll end the turn here. Let's go here and just Karen. A small band of Cecilia's scouts stood waiting along the road. Lady Stoutheart, Corporal Greenwood, we've come from your warden, Wielder of Thorncliffe, as per your command. Your troops are concealed to the forest edge. Corporal is not the forest edge. Your troops are camped within the Tenderwild. You may have disturbed the Fae. Oh no. The Fae, milady? Surely the Fae are only a myth. Superstitions of the country's folk. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The law of the leaves still stands. We must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest belongs to atone for your error. I wait your judgment. My life is yours. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there's an offering tree southwest of here. Join up, Corporal. I need all my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. Your loyal servant, Lady Stoutheart. Okay, so I will mass move Rangers. Yep, that's good. I need some melee guys, though. It's a source of power. Old camp. Source of riches. There we go. I guess we'll get more of these guys now. And more Rangers. Excellent. Old camp. these guys. Let's go get this. Okay, They'll make you wait very long for your next turn. That's very cool. Strange art. You notice how it was almost warm to the touch and vibrating slightly. She studied many strange runes from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so... Look at that. Gained me another level. Yeah, more defense looks like, too. Alright, now we can go guard, we can get more experience, and we can command and have a 5th troop slot. I think more experience is probably the way to go here. I think giant mushroom. What's down here? Okay. +2 movement. Let's go. I want to get this giant mushroom way over here. Alright, +1 damage. I missed it. Oh, +1 damage, +1 troop movement, but less defense for the next battle. Ooh. Fairy spirits. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, now we are in some things here. There's a lot going on. Extra movements. Let's get this stone altar. Wow, we're gonna have a lot of bonuses for next battle. A round shield. Nice. Very cool. A lot of gold. Okay. Alright, here we go. Mercenaries, they are easy. Let's take a look at the quick battle once. Alright, hailing from the merchant states of Byra. Turn back, the road's open for ore shipments from Flint Hills only. I see you are strangers to these lands, or you would know me as the lawful Baroness Stoutheart. I do not recall a declaration of war from the Byron city-states. Therefore, you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes shall I add to the list? We've committed no crimes. We are honorable mercenaries, here on contract and merely following orders. I spit in your contract. You have my ore, therefore you are thieves. You will return it. Tell me who hired you, and maybe I will ransom you back to your employers. I'm not afraid to fight you, Stoutheart. But be warned, our contract states that no one wearing Stoutheart colors are to be spared on the field of battle. Of course, if you turn around now, we can avoid this battle. Never. You are treated as thieves and trespassers, and my sword will deliver justice for breaking our laws. Unfortunately, we must battle. Okay, so we're going to try... They have a lot of pioneers. The threat level is easy. Let's just do a quick battle. Let's see what happens. Alright, resolving the quick battle. Oh, it's actually... I did lose a lot of militia. 3 more of my footmen. No, I lost... Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to figure out why there's 2 sections of militia, but maybe I had 2 different stacks and I didn't notice. Okay, and then we got the pioneer. Okay, so I won. But at what cost? Lost my last footman. Okay. Yep, that's right. But I got past the little area there. And the quick battle thing works fine. I don't know if I could have done the fight better. I guess that would be one thing I would need to load the game and try that. But I think that this is a good stopping point. I don't want to play too much of this campaign. I don't know how long it is. I imagine it's quite long based on the initial map we saw. There's quite a few chapters here, and each one of these chapters seems like a good-sized map with lots to explore and dig into. I'm going to play more of this as the week progresses, and if I have more to say on the topic, I will make another video. If anyone has any questions or wants more information about something, feel free to put a comment in, and I'll be happy to answer as best I can. So far this seems great. This is exactly the kind of game I like to play, so I'm really excited to dig into this and see where it goes from here. On that note, I'm going to let you go and enjoy your day. And if you want to see more of this type of content, let me know. And otherwise, have a great week. And I'll see you guys next time.